Welcome back to the final coaches corner of the season of the school year. I'm editor Katie Johnson here with Vice Principal Shane Ratliff. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing really good.
Good.
So recently we've moved to 4A. So how has that been impacting our sports this year?
It's been impacting quite a bit. One of the things we knew when we went into 4A is that we're going to start competing against teams that we may not have competed against before. In the fold in 4A, we have 4 private schools compared to, say, at this point in 5A, 0. And just schools in different areas of the state that we're not used to competing against. So it's been an interesting thing. It's been a long road for our teams, traveling all over the state in order to compete. But I feel like we've done a really good job of being successful and continuing to do the things that we do and be excellent at things.
Right, and we also see really successful things happen this year during sports, especially in track, like how Tito got, he hit the highest points at the track meets and stuff. So what are some of the things that you've seen that have been that stand out to you, the sports year?
I think all around, Tito is an amazing individual, whether it be academically or as well as at track and field on the track, and doing the things he does has been unbelievable. And I think the feat he did at the track meet, where he had 2 first places and a second place to be the high point winner, was pretty astonishing. But I would also say that as a whole, our programs were highly successful and worked really, really hard to get as far as they could in the state playoffs as well as the region side of things. We did this year in our 4A region, we did win the region Directors Cup for the most successful team at that point. So I would say overall, the highlights besides track and field, you always look to where you were most recently. So
right,
I think I kind of look at what we've done in the spring, but I hate to think about cross country which was one of the first sports to put points on the board. They came in second in the state, and their scores and their placing would have won, their times would have won in any other classification besides 4A. So that is pretty remarkable
right.
in that in of itself. We were very, very successul from the time it started till the time we finished up, and we're still going with golf moving out
right.
and playing on Monday.
That's good. Also, we have recently added new additions to our coaches, mm-hmm. like Coach Atha and Coach Cheney. How has the younger coaches helped improve our,
we've been very, very
staff?
fortunate this year. We really, really feel like we did a really good job of getting the right people in the right positions, and added tremendously to our coaching staff with Coach Atha, Coach Cheney, and a veteran coach that took over and started a program in flag football with Coach Williamson.
Yeah.
Even though he's been here for a long time, him moving into that role as a former head coach and has really solidified the fact that we're laying the groundwork for that program, so that when we move forward and he decides to move away, we'll have a really good culture already in that program. So I love what our new coaches are doing. Coach Cheney as an assistant in both lacrosse and basketball is setting the stage for when he does eventually become a head coach. And Coach Atha, the amount of work and she's put into that program to get it where it is right now, I can't wait to see what happens moving forward with her and her program as well.
Right. What are some things for us to be looking out to for next year? New changes or,
I think I have been really excited about how our underclassmen have kind of moved up and kind of taken on major roles within our teams. And so I'm really excited to see how they step up and fill in the shoes of these seniors that are leaving at this point in time. So what I always love about Stars Mill Athletics is that and within these teams, they set a culture in those programs that excellence is the line, and so it doesn't really matter who graduates and when they graduate. There's always that line of excellence. So I love getting that fresh start every year and seeing where our programs are going to be and how they're going to excel and what they're going to do. And so I look to see that we're going to be right in the mix of things in every sport we have opportunity to, because we're going to outwork people. So I love watching the work and getting to see that part.
Perfect. Thank you. I'm Editor Kay Johnson and Vice Principal Shane Ratliff. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Go Panthers.
Go Panthers.